So let me start you off with a question. How many of you have children? Well, I bet you remember how much money you spent on that first years of their lives. If I told you that the pet care market is nowadays as big as the baby care market, would you believe me? Well, actually, if I said that, I would be wrong, and I would be lying to you. The pet care market is actually bigger. The number of pets is growing, the amount of money that people are willing to spend on their pets is growing, and the average number of years that a pet lives is also growing. Still, there's a huge problem. 95 million pets will die in the next 10 years from preventable causes. That's almost 1 in every 4 pets. This is, of course, a huge emotional problem for owners, but also a financial problem for them. They're spending a lot more money on treatments than they could be spending on prevention. And it's a huge problem for the other stakeholders of the pet care market because they're losing out a lot of potential revenue. Good morning, we are Petable and we are changing preventive pet health. How do we do it? Well, we have a platform that has 2 sides to it. The first and most important one is a mobile app for pet owners that focus on everything they should be doing at home to keep their pets healthy. So basically we tell them when to do everything, we tell them what they should be doing, we connect them to the person who can make a difference in their lives, so a direct connection to the vet practice. And most importantly, we tell them why to do everything. The second side of it is a web-based back office for vet clinics where they can track and interact with their patients and their clients while they are at home. Well, why do I say that we are changing this market? Well, we now have 35,000 users in our platform who are connected to more than 200 vet clinics who are already paying us to have access to this network. And with this user base, we've seen a 25 to 30% increase in compliance to health plan. Remember those 95 million? Well, this basically means that we could save 20 million of them. How are we accomplishing this? Well, unlike the other players in our space, we basically see that pet owners and vets are not separated problems. They should be thought as one single ecosystem. And so because of this, we're able to create real context for pet owners, and we are able to provide back live data and engagement for vet clinics and for the industry. Because of this engagement, we're also able to promote and gamify and reward the behavior of pet owners. Vet clinics pay us because we get them more visits, we get them more revenue. For an average US clinic, we're getting them 500 more visits inside the door per year. We're starting to work with pet food companies and pharma companies to basically be able to leverage this network and this data that we are creating so that they can help us change preventive pet healthcare. And we're also working with 2 insurance companies to create peer-to-peer pet insurance to leverage our network. Hi, I'm Bruno, founder and CEO of Petable. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Bruno. Bruno, thank you.